Hello again. In this video we're going to be talking Google Slides and linking slides to other places. I'm going to try and read and demo. So in other words, top, Google Slides link a profile and contact slide to a Google Slides set. And I'm going to work through the advantages of this. You can link the same linked object in many different documents or presentations. So at the bottom here, what we've got as an example is a little while ago I did parts 1, 2 and 3 on 3D Google Earth. And what I realised afterwards, that had I put a start slide and an end slide, and then, let's say, shared publicly these three presentations, if something changed, like say my Twitter handle changed or even a phone number, then they'd all be wrong and incorrect. Now, I could argue that adding 3 changes to this set is easy, but if there was 10 more, 30 or 300 of the darn things, then quite honestly, everything's going to be out of date. So therefore, how many times have you ever heard somebody who turns round and actually says, oh, have a look at these, but oh, my phone number's changed now, or oh, my Twitter handle will change, and they make some apology. I want to take that out in the easiest way. So for an example, if I had a slide set, let's say from 1 to 10, and the example I'm talking about is mathematics. You know, let's say I'm talking about the workplace, the classroom, the school, anything you like, sports club. But let's just say I was using these in school and there were literally multiplication tables, and they were going to be used year after year. And so what I wanted to add is a lead slide. Let's just say in this fictional example that there was an old profile picture of my Twitter handle along with, you know, my YouTube channel and a couple of phone numbers and classrooms, and the year was wrong. I need to see how I could update these globally and quickly. That's why what I've said, and one idea that I'm working on just as a concept, is because Google Slides linking is something I quite honestly ignored for quite a long time. So if I had my 1 to 10 content slides, read them as you wish, in whatever topic it is, in your workplace, in your school, whatever, and then I put in a, say, lead slide and an end slide, say context slides, and then what I did is I extracted or copied, say in this example, the times tables, and I said, you know, the 2 4s, 8s, 3 6 9s and the 5s and the 10s, which if you're a young person learning mathematics, you'll know the relationship in the, you know, 4 is times by 2 and 8 is times by 4. They're grouped together. Then what I could also do in my slide set is group together a context slide, lead and end, lead and end, all the way through. Get the idea here? That we're trying to figure out what we're going to do next. So for an example, the one that I'm going to talk about is, let's go through my slides because I've done it properly, is here is a example school academic year, and I'm trying to look at the scale here, and that is if you start from September all the way through to August, we know that that's 12 months, but it's actually divided. Let's say if you were doing one maths lesson a day over 38 weeks, then suddenly you've got 190 lessons. If they were all using, say, one slide that needed to be updated, you might think, oh no, I've got it wrong. How can I make it better? So here's an example of a slide. Here's another one which I just showed you, and what I'm going to do now is the demonstration. So if you want to put some time into this, we can also find that this copying and pasting not only goes from, say, slides to slides, but also slides or anything else to Google Docs. In this example I've done exactly the same way, and you can see that they are actually linked and unlinked. And then there's another one there as an example. So the help page is link a chart, table or slides to a Google Doc slides, and there is tons and tons of things going on. Here is the demo example. Okay, so here is my times table, my fictional times tables, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my say lead slide, which happens to be, say, that one, which is wrong, by the way, and intentionally wrong, and I'm going to copy it and then come over and literally paste it in. At this point it will say to us, do you want to link that slide? And I'm going to say yes I do, and then I'm going to just move it over. Then I'm going to come along, and let's say I went out and successfully or not, you know, taught multiplication or whatever back when I was a school teacher, and then suddenly you realise that the new year is upon us and it's 2019-2020 and I need to change it. So I go back to my global master set, shall we say? Global, is that even a proper word? Who knows? I go here and I say, actually, I'm using the wrong, whatchamacallit, tree. Oh, that's my right tree. Control-C, copy. Then I go back, and I'm just going to do a silly example here. And when I say silly, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to intentionally leave it over there. And then this time, I'm going to put in and say, well, actually, the year goes so fast. Don't children grow up? Don't we all get older? And then that's changed. And I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to say, okay, fine, I know it's not perfect, but intentionally not perfect. Then I go back, and this time I'm going to say, right, okay, people, it's September. We're teaching maths again, or whatever. Or in your workplace, or whatever the deal is. You know, training in the workplace, I don't know. And then you can notice that there is the update. And I think, I'm not going to change this in all my documents. All I'm going to do is click update. And then suddenly you find that the changes have taken effect. How easy is that? Quite honestly. And then you could do exactly the same. You could go back and you say, right, I want to update my whole slide set for the whole year based on whatever it is to be based on. And I can say, right, done it. I'm now the Mike Downs with the new tree and everything's funky and nice. Funky is not a word I should have said, but it can be. So let's say I wanted to change that there. Actually, I can live with that. I go back. And let's say I am intentionally going to refresh this document. So let's just say a student opened it up and they wanted to know, who I was or whatever the deal was. And you go in and you say, what's this guy Downs doing here? Something's weird on here. Now you can instantly see that you can link or unlink. I'm going to choose the update. And then when it does update, he says, waited for quite a long while, isn't it? What are we going to do while we're waiting and sitting around here? I would argue that's... And there it is, it's updated. Can you see the idea? Now what you can find is that if I make a change now, and I wanted to do that in, say blue, for the sake of it. Oh God, no, not blue, you can't actually see it. Well, okay, that's fine, let's keep it in blue. You go back, nothing on the original will wish to update itself because it's the original. So if you do make the changes on the new set, perhaps you wanted to actually change that and say put something like a better colour actually, so slight off colour, and this time I'm going to put a new school year, he says, and because it's individual, say about this, then what happens is everything is fine on this document and does not affect the original. I don't think I need to say anything more on this apart from highlight to everyone here that my videos are a pointer, a taster on a set of techniques in GSuite or anywhere else you can use it. Notice the help page I'll put in the box is Docs Editors. This was me talking about Google Slides, linking slides. In my example it was profile and contact. Hope it goes well for you. Have a wonderful experience in Google, GSuite and stuff in your workplace, in your school and whatever else you wish to do. Thanks very much. Goodbye.